Hello NYWCites, I am the administrator of the NYWC message board, Robert Lottie, with two of my favorite NYWCites, Jessica the Rump Shaker Denezzo, and sister Leanne Shazam Denezzo. Alrighty now. Going the Distance 2023, a very good show from the NYWC Sportatorium, despite the fact that there wasn't too big of a crowd.
Yeah, it was kind of a dead crowd today, but I was all pumped up as usual.
Yes, you know.
Can I say something? I think the threat of rain and the lightning threat tonight.
Possibly.
The storm is passing through. People stay home.
Words of wisdom from my uncle there. But yeah. But there were some changes for some reason. There was going to be like a four-way tag match, but out came the Rancid one, Bam Sullivan, and followed by the Creepy Crawler Mouse, and they were talking about their past, and Mouse had quit and didn't want to be there anymore. And eventually they had a tag match as they took on Patrick Fitzpatrick and Jay Macias, QGTM, Queens Gets the Money. Good opening matchup where at one point Pat Fitzpatrick tried to pin Bam with his feet on the ropes, which is a heel tactic.
So maybe they're turning
So
heel.
I don't know if they've become heels or not. It's hard to tell.
I know they're heels in Cap.
Well, Pat recently went heel in Cap, and he recently went heel in Victory Pro.
Who?
Pat Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He went heel
he
in
wrestles
Victory.
for BPW?
Yeah, apparently so, but I don't go to their shows.
Very pathetic wrestling.
Yeah, if you look at the letters, yeah.
That's a new
Well, I mean, if our departed friend
I got you to laugh, Ronnie.
Well, if our departed friend Donnie was here, he wasn't big on them
Yeah.
either.
Is Mr. Redder here tonight?
No, I told you, he's overseas in
Oh, he's in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's he doing in Germany? A wrestling
wrestling,
tour?
yeah, a
Tournament?
wrestling tour. I think not a tournament, like a tour, but I think CCW helped him on that one. Got him out there. But in this opening matchup, Bam Sullivan and Mouse defeated Queens Gets the Money.
It was a great match. I hope it's not the end for Mouse.
Or Bam for that matter.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be back on a regular basis. But you notice, is it me or they're just squeezing people, making tag teams just for not just a healthy tag team division, but to, squeeze people on the shows?
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah,
You never
there's
know.
All right, hold it.
Just never know in professional wrestling.
Well, like I said, I told you nothing lasts forever and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Fight forever.
Us humans don't live forever.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever. Even us humans, we're all going to die someday.
Mm-hmm.
Leanne, your thought on the opening tag team matchup? Bam Sullivan and Mouse defeating Queens Gets the Money.
It's good.
All right. Yeah. Next up was singles competition as we saw Nico Gray set to wrestle Mike Mondo, but out came the founding father of NYWC, John Curse, sporting a chair that says Sheriff Curse on it.
Cool.
John, that would make a nice t-shirt, I would say.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot what they were saying about somebody taking some kind of a challenge.
Happy birthday, John.
Yeah.
Today's also my former boyfriend Sam's 30th birthday and my parents' 40th wedding anniversary. What a day it was.
Yeah. And also Fighting Jack Morrissey's birthday of the Shillelagh Hitsmen.
Happy birthday, Jack.
Yeah. Okay, the match was on and Mike Mondo defeated Nico Gray with
Our drinks are here.
Oh, okay, well just the drinks are here, not the food. Okay. Right. There's her stuff. I know. Wow.
At least they're little.
Oh yeah, well, two of them.
What? Scotch?
It's whiskey sour.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there scotch in a whiskey sour? Right.
Oh,
Right.
No, it's whiskey.
Oh.
they didn't have bottled water, I guess.
Where's the bottle of water?
The water's right there.
No bottle, you want bottled water?
Yeah.
We don't have water.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't.
Oh, that's it.
Did someone order a Coke or something?
Yeah, she asked for another Diet Pepsi.
I
Yeah,
ordered,
you both of them ordered, I guess.
I didn't order Diet Pepsi.
The both of you did, yeah.
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I don't drink soda.
I ordered
That's
a
fine.
Diet
You can keep
Pepsi.
it there for the.
Yeah, in case you.
Can we just have lemons for the water, please?
Oh, she asked for lemons.
Lemons. Sliced lemons.
Okay. Okay.
You must think we're weird.
Yeah, I know.
What?
You must think we're weird.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay. Yeah. Your thoughts? Nico Gray defeated by Mike Mondo.
That was a good match.
Okay.
I wondered when I was dancing and shaking my booty. I was wondering what Mike Mondo said. He's like, "You want some?"
I guess I don't know. I couldn't quite hear him.
Did you hear that though? You want
I
some?
couldn't quite hear what he said with the music going and
Yeah.
stuff.
I was
Okay.
dancing.
Yes.
From Shaker to Nezzo.
Okay. Yep, you're coming back. All right, Leanne, your thoughts on the singles match of Mike Mondo defeating Nico Gray?
It's good.
I know. Yum. Up next was a tag team match. It was as the Big Gun Nuke and JT Kaysen challenged.
Guys, I got the feeders.
Oops.
Food is here.
That's both of us, you and I. Okay. We'll be back in a little bit, folks. As mentioned before, our food arrived. The Big Gun Nuke and JT Kaysen challenged Jason Dugan and Money Making Shay, collectively known as Brothers in Arms, for the WXW Tag Team Championship. Yeah, we'll be ready. Yeah, and Brothers in Arms was victorious over JT Kaysen and Nuke to retain the WXW Tag Team Championship.
It was a great match. I was cheering for Nuke and Kaysen, saying, "Let's get wasted."
Yeah, okay. Leanne, your thoughts on JT Kaysen and Nuke defeated by the Brothers in Arms?
Good match.
Okay. Next up, in a singles matchup, we saw A1G take on Christian Nunez, and Nunez made quick work of A1G with that half Nelson chicken wing move. I don't know what he has a name for that or not. Nunez got the victory, and he wasn't content. He wanted another opponent, and Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle started playing, and out came DJ Powers making his NYWC debut. And it was the same, even though it was a more competitive match, Christian Nunez defeated DJ Powers, that same submission hold he used to put away A1G.
It was a good match. I was rooting for Christian Nunez all the way.
Okay, but out of both matches he had, which one you thought was better?
DJ Powers.
Okay. Leanne, your thoughts on Christian Nunez defeating A1G and then defeating DJ Powers?
It's good.
All right. Next up was the man who loves the number 3, the Greek god Papa Don.
Papa Don.
As he took on Mr. Main Event, the Joker's Wild Battle Royal card holder, Mr. Salvatore Savelli, in a pretty good matchup. I forgot how it ended. Savelli pinned Papa Don. After the match, Papa Don tried to attack Savelli. Savelli hit Papa Don with a super kick.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed Keith Ringer was not there.
Yeah, where was the
The
commissioner?
commissioner was off duty tonight,
Well,
I
conspicuous by his absence, as they would say.
guess. What?
Conspicuous by his absence.
Yeah.
It's just first show he
Did
missed.
you say away without leave, AEW?
Not
Evolve?
officially. Probably something important away from wrestling. What could have been the problem? He might have already had something planned
Yeah.
in his personal life. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So your thoughts on that? Papa Don against Savelli.
It was a good match. I was rooting for both those guys.
Okay.
I was like, both these guys. Both these guys.
Alrighty. Yeah, and your thought on Salvatore Savelli picking up the win over the Greek god Papa Don.
It's good.
Alrighty. Next up was the hardcore match as we saw Jorge La Bestia taking on his servant Jordan Reddington.
Yes.
And there was brutality. Not surprisingly, there was blood.
Yes.
But I forgot how he cut him. Oh, that's all right. He used the pizza slicer to cut him open.
Pizza cutter.
Or you might have heard me humming an Italian song
What?
when he was cutting him open with it. He was
What were you humming?
I was going da 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 da.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry.
Something like that.
I'll probably have to search it on YouTube for you and send it to you
It's
eventually.
without words, right? Well,
Instrumental, yes. And eventually, Jordan did the channeled his inner Rob Van Dam doing the Van Terminator, or as Shane McMahon called it, the Coast to Coast, as he sailed across the ring and dropped a garbage can onto Jorge, and Jordan Reddington pinned Jorge LaBestia in the hardcore match, and as a result, Jordan Reddington has regained his freedom. He is no longer Jorge LaBestia's servant.
I did think Jordan stood a chance. I can't deny it. I think he stood a chance this match.
You know, I mean,
He's such a string bean.
You know, I don't know about you, but I can't remember the last time he actually won a singles match, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Unless you count his forfeit win over the Big O back in... it was either late last year or earlier this year.
Yeah.
Like I said, but that was a forfeit win. Okay? Yeah, we do. Wow. Okay. Oh, actually, wait. So, yeah. All right. And your thoughts on that hectic hardcore matchup?
It's good.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Can I tell you something funny later?
Yeah, you can, but obviously not now.
In the car on the way
Yeah.
home.
But at that point in time, they went to intermission,
Yeah.
and we resumed. Oh, I'm sorry. Right after Christian Nunez got his 2 wins, that woman who assisted Nobody's Better, Michael Mastretta, in his win against Flip Gordon last month at Friend or Foe, she came out and talked about she's going to climb the ladder with the Starlet division. I forgot her name, though. All apologies, folks. All right? So, we had, but for intermission, we resumed with Dr. James Parker in the ring.
Boo. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, I know. There was even signs over there making fun of him and stuff. I couldn't remember what they said.
Oh, there were signs?
Yeah, people right across the room from us, our seats. And I keep forgetting some stuff here, but Dr. James Parker was saying he could help Dickie Rodds. Dickie Rodds comes out, and to my surprise, they have a match, and Dickie Rodds makes short work of Dr. James Parker, pinning him after the Pocket Rocket, as we know as the famouser.
Yeah.
Alrighty? Yeah, and your thoughts on the debuting Dr. James Parker being defeated by Dickie Rodds?
It's all right.
Okay. We forgot to mention this, right before Dr. James... Yeah, I'm fucking up, aren't I?
Yeah.
I know, we're in a hurry here, folks. Dr. James
Close
Parker...
the waiters rush.
Yeah, well, not just ushering us, but I mean, we're just trying to get this done. I mean, I didn't expect our food to come so quick. That was the problem. But before Dr. James Parker came out, there was a big announcement. And it was announced that the New York Wrestling Connection is debuting at the Space in Westbury, Nassau County, which is not even a 10-minute walk from Westbury train station, I understand.
Yeah.
As they present on Saturday night, October 28th, the Space Between, and already announced for that show is
Tommy Dreamer, ECW hardcore legend, Tommy Dreamer.
yeah, the innovator of violence, former ECW champion, former ECW tag team champion, former multiple-time WWE hardcore champion. Man was like Mr. Hardcore practically.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this means no House of Madness this year. Because, it's going to be on October 28th, the Space Between.
You never know.
Yeah, hopefully, unless there'll be some kind of hardcore. Well, with Dreamer there's bound to be a hardcore match of some sort.
I wonder why they're doing it at a venue like the Space.
It's a big place, obviously.
I thought it was more for concerts and stuff.
It's a concert hall of sorts. I had to search it again. But they said they had tickets on sale for those who wanted to buy that. And I don't know if anybody did. But we don't know how things are going to go between now and then and shit.
Yeah.
So that's another story for another time, folks. But, okay, after the Dickie Rodds matchup, we saw Dolly Darko make her return as she defended the Starlet Championship against... she challenged Starlet Champion Little Mean Kathleen.
Yeah.
And Little Mean Kathleen defeated Dolly Darko with a bulldog off a swinging bulldog that Spike Dudley is known for, and pinned her to retain the Starlet Championship. Not even getting a chance for the ladies to get away from the ring, out comes Fifth Chorus with 2 Groovy Grizzlies. And Izzy McKenna is confronting Fifth Chorus about why he's doing there. And Fifth Chorus says he has new friends. And the Groovy Grizzlies attack Izzy from behind. And they take their, and actually Fiskars takes their masks off, and it was no other than Micah and Seth Cortez, the Audacity, who, I guess it was a refreshing change, still wearing those groovy Grizzly suits in their match. Out came the Shillelagh Hitmen, Santana Fury and fighting Jack Morrissey, and the 6-person tag team match gets underway, and it ended in a no contest because all 6 persons, it was crazy. And I forgot who, but somebody brought a hockey stick with barbed wire wrapped around it, but they didn't use it. So I don't know what happened. No, Fiskars took it from underneath the ring and brought it into the ring, but they never used it.
Did they win?
No, it was a no contest because all 6 persons were in the ring. Referee just threw the match out. So that issue's not over.
I wonder what that girl's name was that with Mike was trying.
We're going to find out. Maybe she'll have a match next show. Leanne, your thoughts on the Starlet Championship match as well as the 6-person tag?
It's good.
All right. Up next was a number 1 contenders match for the Fusion Championship. A Fusion Championship number 1 contenders match as Bad Brad Benson took on Alvin Alvarez. Both men had a good match and they took it to each other. Hold it. Oh, hold that thought, folks. All right, as I said, Bad Brad Benson against Alvin Alvarez. They were both battling out on the apron, and they both fell off the apron, hit the guardrail, and unfortunately, your favorite referee,
McDonald Penburglar referee.
he made a 10 count. Both men were not back in the ring, and I forgot Bad Brad was claiming that he won just because Alvin didn't win either, but then ring announcer Justin Gentile announced to the crowd that it was that at NYWC's return on Saturday night, July 15th, which is Brianna's birthday, as that night they present
Trust No One
from the NYWC Sportatorium. It will be Alvin Alvarez versus Bad Brad Benson versus Dan Barry for the Fusion Championship in a 3-way match.
It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Right. And your thoughts on the match between Alvin and Bad Brad?
It's good.
Okay. Oh, wow, that was... Next up was the Tag Team Championship on the line as the Slimeballs, Sage Chance and Tommy Rant, challenged Giorgio Lawrence and Gerard Stevens, the specialist for the tag team title. Good match these two teams had. I think it's the first time they faced each other. I forgot who it was, but somebody got his hand on one of the specialists used the tag belt on Sage Chance and pinned him.
I think it was Giorgio Lawrence, my favorite. Hi, Giorgio. Sorry I couldn't make it to the after party tonight. Did it go through?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Make sure nobody sees the numbers and stuff. I think you have to sign both of them or just one?
I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, they'll see both anyway. Okay, so yeah, the specialists retain the tag team championship over
Sexy specialist.
Over the Slimeballs.
Specialist. I was like, both these teams.
Right.
They were both good teams.
Yes.
It was a great match.
And your thoughts on the tag team championship matchup?
It's good.
Okay. Let me get that away. Okay. And then it was time for the main event. The main event, as we saw, the cause of it all, Joey Conway, as he challenged the Big O for the heavyweight championship. Okay, pretty good matchup these two had. It got to the point, I think somebody bumped into the referee in the corner, right?
Yeah.
And I think Conway, I forgot what he did.
He took a chair.
Yeah, but there was no referee to count.
Yeah.
Out came Mr. Main Event Salvatore Savelli. He and Conway are doing tug-of-war with the chair. The referee gets up, and he sees Savelli with the chair, calls for the bell, and Conway was victorious over Big O by disqualification. And O was livid at Savelli because for the second time in a row, he sees Savelli with a chair and thought he used it on him.
Trouble in paradise between those two.
Well, I wouldn't say there was paradise, but quite the
Trouble in that twosome.
Trouble in NYWC land, seemingly. And Big O was disgusted. He walked out, and Savelli pretty much furious about the situation
I
as
think
well.
Salvatore Savelli's mom was sitting in the bleachers.
I never met his family.
Yeah.
But I think that he probably has friends and family there all the time. I don't know if his girlfriend still comes to shows.
Oh, he has a girlfriend?
I think he does, unless I'm wrong. But. And your thoughts on the main event title matchup we had tonight?
It was good.
Okay. Personal notes, it was great seeing Chris Perry, Shane, Oliver, Chris Gio. What's his name?
Chris who?
Chris Gio. The one that's with Oliver in the wheelchair, Chris.
Oh, Ollie.
No, Oliver, yeah, but Chris in the wheelchair. I forgot his name. Chris
Giordano.
Giordano. We saw them. Steven Scogan.
He was there. I didn't even see him.
They were like in the corner all the way around.
Oh. Was Amy there?
Yes, she was. Aaron, I gotta hand it to you for constantly having to avoid these wrestlers when you're doing photography.
Oh, the Karen, yeah.
Okay.
Doing the camera work.
Right. I purchased the blue NYWC T-shirt because I finally had my size.
Yeah. I got one last night.
Oh, you did? Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Who else do I remember seeing there? Oh, James, Brianna.
Greg Gruber.
Yeah, he was there.
Sarah.
Yes.
Also known as Shadow.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on. If she'll be back in the ring or not.
Yeah, maybe she'll be a referee or something.
Nah, maybe because they're just waiting for her to get on a show again. Unless she helps out when she's not booked, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess we can plug now?
Yeah, and
Well, no. I'm not talking about the chant, all right?
Yeah.
But the New York Wrestling Connection returns with a double dose of action in the month of July. As we mentioned earlier, they return to the NYWC Sportatorium Saturday night, July 15th with
Trust No One.
And the following Saturday, which is July 22nd, they return to Selden, New York as they present Summer of Love 3. And I doubt we're going to go to that one.
That's like starts at 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
And it's at a church?
not only that, but Edward's ex-girlfriend, Denise,
Yeah,
she went there Selden last summer. She said there was no shade.
really.
Yeah.
It's outside?
It's outdoors, and there's no shade, she said.
Yeah.
So I doubt we're going to go that one. But as mentioned earlier, for Trust No One, Saturday night, July 15th, already announced Dan Barry versus Alvin Alvarez versus Bad Brad Benson for the Fusion Championship. I would like to see, another thing we know, as we saw on the flyer that was posted up, making his return from his tour of Europe, nobody's better, Michael Mastretta.
As Sam would love to say, everyone's better.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's better.
Okay. From there, but I would like to see on July 15th, I would like to see a return bout between the Specialists and the Slime Balls for the Tag Team Championship. I would like to see another return bout of Izzy McKenna and the Shillelagh Hitmen against Fifth Chorus and the Audacity.
Yeah.
Maybe another return match between Big O and Cause of It All, Joey Conway for the title. There you go. From there,
I don't need this.
I know you don't. I'm sure there'll be more action to come.
Yeah.
That we know it's going to be set up, and makes it interesting to see where everybody goes from here. But Jessica, I guess there's no point in me asking you. Are you coming to Trust No One Saturday night, July 15th?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hell yeah. Same question to you, Leanne.
Yeah.
July 15th, Trust No One?
Trust no one.
Sometimes you can't trust a soul in this world.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed ourselves. Hopefully the guys will be coming to Trust No One Saturday, July 15th. Come on back. And hopefully we'll obviously have more good times. Hopefully we'll have more of a crowd. And as I said to you in the during the show,
What?
we know summer's about to officially start.
Yeah, maybe I'll wear shorts.
Both of you, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we know how warm it gets in that sports room. I'll certainly have mine on.
I was starting to get hot towards the end. I was getting hot in the building last night for SWA
Wow.
Russell House.
See, and it was a bigger crowd.
And I had short sleeves on, and I was still about to sweat.
I know. With the
I was nervous I was going to sweat up a storm.
Okay, all right. But folks, hope you enjoyed this. And now it's time for us to sign off. Now, NYWC, 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 NYWC. Yeah. We'll see you folks Saturday night, July 15th, NYWC. Trust no one and NYWC.
For an Applebee's, I didn't burp during this whole podcast. Or the other time on the podcast, I burped like 3 or 4 times, like Homer Simpson burps.
I don't know, but in any event,
At least it wasn't Marty Gumbo.
or the critic.
Or Peter Griffin, for that matter.
Not Peter Griffin, the critic. Remember the cartoon, The Critic?
No.
John Lovitz?
No.
The epic belch. Okay, that's another story. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
See you next show. Maybe we can get to the after party next show.
I don't know about that yet. Too early to tell. Good night.